Key, how's practice day?
Great intensity. We came out, a lot of hitting today. I say all in all, it was a great practice.
You guys put some pads on. When was the last time you hit somebody or got hit? The bowl game, I guess, right?
And I
Yeah.
probably played in that, so probably Tulane.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like for you getting back in the mix then?
It was nothing, I've always been around. I've always got the reps on air, just no tackling involved. So it feels great to get back out there and being passed.
How do you feel physically coming into the camp?
Right now, my face is hurting. I just had my wisdom taken out Friday, so dealing with that. But other than that, I feel perfectly fine.
What was the process like with your shoulder?
It's been a lot. I had 2 shoulder surgeries back-to-back years. I had a shoulder surgery after this past season in January. So just rehabbing, a lot of early mornings, a lot of late nights, just stretching and things, and just trying to stay healthy and get back stronger.
You feel 100%?
100% as in like playing the game of football, 100% is just showing up every day.
What was the issue in the shoulder? Is it just like a dislocation or what's going on in there?
So in 2022, I tore my labrum. Came back during the season, was having some shoulder pain after the ECU game. AC joint sprain, grade 1, and the pain just never went away. I had a muscle tore in my trap, which was causing bleeding into my shoulder. And so when they got an x-ray, also saw that I had a piece of metal lodged into my shoulder from the last surgery in 2022, which is why I missed the 2 games and came back to North Texas game. And then just had the surgery to get the piece of metal that was in my shoulder removed in January.
How did that impact you through last season, having to deal with that stuff?
I tried to not let it impact me, so I didn't really I'm not gonna use it as an excuse for anything, so I'm not gonna say it impacted me at all.
What was the mental challenge with dealing with all that?
Just trying to show up for your team every day, and just give it all you got, even when you're in pain, just continue to try to have fun with it and just be great.
It had to be frustrating for you at some point, right? Because it's like, man, can I catch a break?
Yeah, it was very mentally depriving, Good thing I have my teammates and my parents and my family back home that kept making deposits into me and uplifting me because, sometimes when you go through injuries, you kind of get in dark places. And like I say, my teammates and coaches, they did a great job of continuing to uplift me. So,
when you put it in perspective, what you produced on the field versus having to go through that, how did you feel about your performance last year overall?
Can you say that for me?
Just how'd you feel about how you played last year in the big picture, given that you had to deal with the injury and everything else?
Honestly, I don't think I played worth nothing last year. I had a goal, didn't get near it, had some bumps in the road, So honestly, last year just feel like it was just a down year for me.
What were some of the things that you felt like were missing or didn't connect the way you wanted?
I'm not gonna say I missed anything or was missing anything. Just like, my production, it wasn't where I wanted to be personally.
What do you have to do to get back there? Is there anything you've kind of targeted to do differently?
Weight loss and getting in shape because, like I said, I did have the surgery last year before this past season, so I was out of shape and I gained a little bit of weight from the surgery. So 225 around this time last year. Right now I'm like 212, 211. Done lost a couple of weight. Been trying to get my speed back from my freshman year, So just little things like that, little minor tweaks and tunes that I feel like could help accelerate my game.
Is that the weight you want to play at? Your current weight?
I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to find the apex, just whatever I can best perform at is where I want to be at.
What's the process like of trying to lose weight? Does that happen pretty easily for you?
No, it doesn't. It's been a steady grind, it's been a lot of up and down. The biggest I got after the surgery was 215, and the lowest I've gotten since the surgery is 207. So it's been in between there. I did pretty good in the spring, being at 210 and below. You know how I get in the summer. I got in the summer, I stayed around 213, 212 in that area. And so right now, I'm pretty sure if I go in right now, I'm probably 210 after practice. So the weight just fluctuates right now. And I'm just trying to get it to fluctuate as low as it can to where I'm kind of steady when the season comes for sure.
Do you actually, you're sitting there, you're talking 208, 209, 212. Is there really that much of a difference? Can you feel it while you're working, while you're out there running, 2 or 3 pounds? Because most people, it's like 2 or 3 pounds doesn't seem like it's that much. Can you feel it?
Yeah, I can feel it. It gets heavy on my legs when I'm trying to make cuts and jukes and things and whatnot, and like just practicing your legs to get heavy. So like when I say the 2 or 3 pounds, like the 215 or 210, I can feel the difference. But like I also can feel myself losing some strength, which is why I'm trying to find the apex in it with the strength and keeping my speed.
Is a lot of it a diet focus for you, or is it more about just kind of burning off the weight when you want to lose it? How do you go?
So it's a little bit of both. I try to keep working out consistently. I work out in the summer, in the spring. I worked out in the mornings, and then I go home, get kava, Chipotle, and then I go walk my dog after I ate, so it just wouldn't sit on me. And so I just try to keep the calories burning and not sitting on me and going to sleep on it. And try not to eat late at night.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a German Shepherd, and here recently I just got a Golden Doodle, a black one.
How do you set your expectations for yourself this season?
I haven't really got into that part yet. I'm gonna probably get into that area a little bit at the end of fall camp. But where I'm at right now is just trying to get back into a groove and just find my way, just continue to get great every day.
You talked about the goals that you were chasing last year. Do you approach that goal-setting process any different, or is it kind of the same way you've always looked at it?
Can you ask that one more time?
Yeah, I know you mentioned you set some goals last year and you came up a little bit short of what you wanted for yourself. Do you look at it the same way, or do you set your goals differently this time around?
No, so I'm gonna have the same goals. I'm gonna try to have the same work ethic, have the same mindset going into year in, year out. Just try to accomplish them. Like, I gotta put myself in a position to accomplish the goals this year. I didn't put myself in a position last year by being out of shape and avoid.
What about the depth in the running back room this year? It seems like you guys are stacked again.
I was waiting on that question. We're deep. We have a deep room. We have a lot of great players, a lot of different personalities. And, I can't wait to see how it turns out. You got Robert Henry coming back, the most freakishly athletic person, You got Rocco. You got Beehive, the fastest man to mankind. Also, Will Henderson out of East Texas, fast. Bryce from East Texas also, he kind of reminds me of me, probably a little bit more in the fluidity area. You got Frankie, freakishly athletic all around. And so, I don't think I left anyone out. You got J. Rod coming back, stout dude, Mason Colton. So we have a pretty deep room, and everybody's interchangeable. If one person go down, just like last year, the next person can step up, and this time we're more in depth with it.
Does it change anything about what you expect for your role? Maybe more ways to share carries this year?
Honestly, I just take what the coaches tell me, and I try my hardest. I don't expect anything to be given to me. I just better go out there with my numbers called to produce. That's it.
Thanks,
Good
Heath.
deal.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Warren.
Thank you.